Hey guys, what's up? Shivam here. So in this video, we will be discussing about GPU. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into this video. A graphic card is a card that helps your desktop or laptop to play video games. All graphic card has an important component known as VRAM or also known as video memory. The more the VRAM is, the better it is. There are two major manufacturers of the GPU in the world, and they are Nvidia and AMD. So Nvidia and AMD release their own graphic card, but there are also many licensed and official partners like Asus, MSI, Gigabyte, EVGA and many more that take this GPU and its PCB layout from Nvidia and AMD and release their own versions of the graphic card. So the same graphic card from different brands can perform differently according to their configuration. Whenever Nvidia and AMD launches their new graphic card, there are mostly two versions of it. The first is the desktop version, the second is the mobile version. The mobile version is used in laptops and notebooks. If we take a look at the Nvidia mobile series of the GPU, we can see that from 8M series to 900M series, they are using the letter capital M at the end, but from 10 series, they stopped doing it. Now take a look at the Nvidia desktop GPUs, and as you can see, the naming of the desktop GPUs and mobile GPUs are same from the 10 series, and many might think that their performance are same, but they are not. Nvidia released a new variant of the mobile GPU from the 10 series graphic card lineup, and that too specifically from the GTX 1060 graphic card, and named it the Max-Q. Nvidia is currently using the name Max-Q at the end of their mobile GPUs, but as they have removed the capital letter M from their mobile GPUs, so soon they will also remove the Max-Q name from the mobile GPUs. As you saw in the thumbnail, some graphic cards are available in three versions. They are the desktop version, the mobile version, the Max-Q version. So what's the difference between them? So to explain this, we will be using the Nvidia GTX 1060 6GB variant graphic card, which is available in all the three variants, the desktop variant, the mobile variant and the Max-Q variant. So you can call the desktop version as a beast that is being utilized to its full potential without any space, heat and power constraints. If you look at the specification of the desktop variant of this graphic card, then you can find that its base core clock is set to 1506 MHz and its boost core clock is set to 1708 MHz. So what does this base clock and boost clock had to do with the graphic card anyway? Suppose if you're playing a game, then your graphic card will be working at a base frequency of 1506 MHz. And if at a certain point of time, the game requires more power, then your graphic card will be running at 1708 MHz, which means that your card is capable of increasing its performance according to the requirement of the game. But this is not the case with the mobile version and the Max-Q version. You can call the mobile version of the GPU as less powerful as compared to its desktop version because it is being compromised in performance and is being constrained by the laptop architecture of limited power, space, less efficient cooling fans and the underclocked RAM having a clock speed of 2667 MHz as compared to the desktop version, which is usually clocked at 3000 MHz. If you look at the mobile variant of this graphic card, then you can find that its base core clock is set to 1404 MHz, which have a difference of 102 MHz as compared to the desktop version. Its boost core clock is set to 1670 MHz, which have a difference of 38 MHz as compared to the desktop version. So many of you might argue with me that there is a minute difference between the base core clock and the boost core clock of both the variants of the GPU. But there is a catch, and the catch is that the mobile version of the GPU will make the laptop hot more easily and more fastly as compared to the desktop cabinet, because of the less powerful cooling system present in a laptop and the constraints that I have told you earlier faced by a laptop because of its architecture. So to avoid the overheating of a laptop, the BIOS will underclock the performance of the GPU, which results in sluggish performance of the laptop while doing heavy tasks and gaming. Now comes the least powerful version of the graphic card, and that is the Max-Q version. The mobile GPU is underclocked to make this version of the GPU called the Max-Q. So when a desktop GPU is underclocked, it is being used in laptops, and when the laptop GPU is again underclocked, it is being used in laptops only, but with the label of Max-Q. Looking at the specification of this graphic card, then you can find that its base core clock is set to 1063 MHz and its boost core clock is set to 1480 MHz. So when compared to the laptop version of it, the base clock has a difference of 341 MHz and the boost clock has a difference of 241 MHz. When compared to the desktop version of it, the base clock has a difference of 443 MHz and the boost clock has a difference of 300 MHz. So that was the difference between the different versions of the GPU available in the market right now. And we can conclude this video by saying that the desktop GPUs are not equivalent in its performance to the mobile GPU or the Max-Q versions of the GPU. And I hope you have enjoyed this video as much as I have enjoyed making it. And as always, thanks for watching. Before leaving guys, if you find this video informative, consider subscribing. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and don't forget to like this video also. And I will see you guys around. Peace.